Nadja, and I want to talk to you about my honeybee dresses. So how I made them. I used black and yellow duct tape, and I also had to style their hair for every picture my mom took. And so how I make them is kind of simple. It starts out with an idea of how I want it to look. So for instance, the first one I made was this one, and I found her, and I couldn't find, and let's just say I couldn't find her clothes. So I started to create like this little image in my head of what she would probably look like if she had like black and yellow on. So I tried to find some things around the house that were black and yellow, and the only thing I could find was duct tape. So I used black and yellow duct tape, and eventually it came out like this.
Let's see.
I also styled her hair. And the second one I did, I found another one of my dolls. This was like a part of the swimsuit series one. So I had to cover up her swimsuit underneath. So I came up with another image in my head of what she would look like, and then I wrapped it around. So I'm going to talk to you really quick on how to make it. So obviously you need black and black and yellow duct tape, obviously, or any kind of duct tape you want to use. So I would recommend you put it in like different sections, like a small piece of tape, a big piece of tape, a medium-sized piece of tape, like that, and I also used it for this one because this one was like kind of like a hard piece of tape. This part right here is like a belt. Yeah, so that's why I recommend putting it into sections, because with all of them I had to put the tape in certain sections because I wanted like small sections around the dress. But what I also recommend is that you use the black tape first if you want to create a dress like this, because then you'd be able to put the yellow on.
Okay. In the interest of time, okay, we're running out of time. Can you go through the other dolls quickly and tell us what you were thinking as you created each one?
Yeah. So what I was thinking for the. So no offense, but what I was thinking for the black doll is like majestic and very, very fashionable. And no offense, but for the white dolls, I chose something like a tad bit normal, and classic like. No offense, but I guess that's like what I was thinking. And one very last thing. I decided to put him in suspenders because, no offense, but some men wear suspenders, and I think this is like a type of doll that would be put in suspenders. Plus, he's also a part of the swim version, like her, and I had to, and so like in honor of that, I guess I put like slippers on his feet for the shoes.
Okay. And what about the last version over there, the last doll?
This
over
one?
here. Well, oh, there's two more. That one and that one then.
So this is the kind of last doll I've made, and this is kind of like a nightclub version of the doll, and so I had to put like the medium-sized yellow tape all around here, and like tiny little and like medium-sized straps.
Okay.
Like a nightclub dress would have. And this is like, and this is like the very last doll, like a limited edition kind. And I forgot to put one of the shoes on her because, and I really don't know why actually. But what I did for her is like, I put like, all I did was like put a tiny bit of black tape on there. Well, I think it's a little more than a tiny bit. And some medium-sized pieces of tape.
Okay. So I have a question. Are there other colors that you want to work with the duct tape and dolls?
Yes. So one day I was at the Walmart and I saw some other brands of duct tape, and they have like every color of duct tape. While I was looking at the duct tape, I saw some pink duct tape, some pink, red, and other types of duct tape. And what I was also thinking is that, like after the honeybee dresses, what if I take this down and make a new version, like a pink and red version. Yeah, but I really don't want to take them down, take the dresses down because they're all like I love these dresses so much. And
Well, maybe you could collect some Barbie dolls that people don't use anymore instead of taking those dresses off, and you can just keep designing different duct tape dresses.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, that's might be a good idea.
Anyways, thank you for watching, and maybe one day I can teach you more about how to make it. Thank you. Bye.
Very good. Thank you.